We haven't moved.
What?
Yeah, we haven't moved. It's been so long.
Oh yeah, no, it's been forever since week 7 ended.
Yeah. It's been 7 whole days.
A few minutes ago.
And we're boarding the plane for Seattle.
We have sky
Priority. Somehow. About to take off for Seattle.
You wake up at SeaTac.
Ethan, we have landed in Seattle.
We're here.
I don't see any tulls.
Saw the Pacific Ocean.
Did you?
Yeah.
I saw the Rockies. That was a new one.
Saw the Rockies, possibly the Cascades.
I don't know what that is.
That's the mountains that are in Washington.
Oh, we saw something.
There's some big mountains.
Very cool.
We've arrived at the Sheraton Grand Seattle, which is where we're staying for this convention. And of course, there's a Starbucks back there. Where? Right there. Oh, there's that pillar. I don't know if I can get it in the shot. It's like written in black. We've been in Seattle for 8 seconds and we ran into Hank Green immediately. Hi, Hank.
Very cool.
Oh my god, he was on his way to record Hello for the Magic Tavern. I'll take it. Yeah, we're in Seattle. This is a hotel room. This is like a real hotel room, man. Cheers.
To America.
It's a PodCon.
To the West Coast.
Tyler, you've officially been promised this is the best burger you're ever gonna bite.
This is the bacon and eggs burger in Seattle for PodCon.
Bite it.
I have a good burger.
Binary.
You have to come here.
Best burger you ever had.
I'll let you know in a few bites.
Okay. So we're in downtown Seattle right now,
Yeah, we are.
headed toward Pike Place. Pike
Get
Place.
some coffee.
Like where they roast.
Because it's 1 in the afternoon and we had a few too many beers at lunch.
Yep. This is where they do the fish thing. With the whoop. Here to be at Pike Place. Because I've seen that sign before. Alright, got my Starbucks coffee from the first ever Starbucks coffee. Established 1971, which is a lot more recent than I thought, to tell you the truth.
That was way sooner.
But
way sooner.
first ever Starbucks. I'm guessing, it's still really hot, I haven't drank it yet, but I'm guessing it tastes like a Starbucks coffee. You got it, Jen! Hey! Here, give it back, give it back. So, I'm on top of the Space Needle. This is a big deal for me because I'm absolutely terrified of heights. So the elevator ride up here was not super fun, but this is a very cool thing they got here.
Very neato burrito.
Very neat. It's
sit back.
a very cool view. I'm not sitting back. No chance of that. So I don't know necessarily how well you guys can see this on the camera. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll footage as well, but like, that is cool. That is like mountains. Like, we live in the mountains. We live in the Appalachian Mountains, which are real mountains. Those are mountains. So far, Seattle's just kind of looked like a city, like New York, Atlanta, all of them. That's different. That you don't get on the East Coast.
So here we are atop the Space Needle.
Atop the Space Needle.
It just makes you think about the World's Fair and the achievements of man. You know, this is really something special we've done today.
Yeah. This was the thing that we like weren't necessarily going to do. That we were like, this is the touristy thing
It's
to do
like
in
30
Seattle.
bucks.
It is.
You don't have to
but
do
it's
it,
totally
but
worth
it's very cool.
This is very cool. This is a very cool thing to have done. You are
Yeah.
so much taller than me.
Yeah. I'm also much taller than Seamus.
Hey! Look at that. Look at us in the city.
Look at us. Now, we have been informed that this right here, Rainier Mountain
Rainier
Beer,
is the PBR of Seattle.
Let's see how it tastes.
Cheers. Cheers, brother.
Guys. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tastes about like a PBR.
Turns out they do serve beer in space.
They do serve boots fare.
I do not like this.
What do I do either?
No. Every part of me hates this. Aaron, our Uber driver, is picking us up in a Tesla Model S. Seattle is wild.
Does it have a light? I can't remember.
Yo, this is Aaron. He's our Uber driver right now in this Tesla Model S. Was this 18, 19?
No, man, this is a 2014.
This is a 14?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Good lord.
And it
came with
drives
a
itself.
Giant screen? It's got the autopilot?
Yep.
That's amazing. This is an Uber. Seattle is wild.
Seattle is a place we don't deserve.
No, this is the craziest city I've ever been to. We just rode in an Uber that was a Tesla.
Wild
What a weird
experience.
thing. What a wild thing. Seattle, I love you. What's up, we're iPhone vlogging now. Tyler and I are currently at a Welcome to Nightville live show. Well, not currently, I mean, it's not currently happening, we're not those people. But it's about to happen, and we're here.
This is like a really cool thing.
I'm super excited. Yeah, me either.
But I've been listening to Nightville from the beginning.
I've been wanting to go to one of these shows for a while, and last minute tickets came up, so we took the opportunity. Good morning, West Coast. How's it going? Day one of PodCon. Super stoked, ready to go. We're in Seattle. It appears to also not be raining again. Rained last night, but it's not currently raining, which is dope. You know, they joke about there being a Starbucks in every block in New York, but there was a Starbucks on that block, there's a Starbucks on this block, and there's a sign right there leading to another Starbucks.
Everywhere.
It's almost like they're from here.
It's almost like that.
We just got here for the opening meeting of PodCon. There's a lot of people in this room. Man, there's a lot more people than I thought were gonna be here, which is really cool. I'm here with Cecil Baldwin, the voice of Night Vale.
Hi, that's me.
It's Night Vale Radio right there. Hey Tyler, what you doing?
Just writing on the community wall here. Bacon and Eggs, the Movie Lovers podcast, with new episodes available every Thursday wherever you get your podcast and now on Spotify.
Beautiful. That looks cool at night, man. I like these, what looks to be year-round Christmas trees they got going on here.
Maybe.
These tall, skinny trees they got. Who knows? All lit up, everything's lit up.
Just like us.
We're not lit.
Totally lit.
Tyler and I have decided to have an interesting night out in Seattle, so we begin our night by having a couple Bud Diesels. And Tyler, what is your review on this particular Budweiser compared to all other Budweisers?
I've drank a lot of Budweiser in my life. I don't know what it is, but this is the greatest Budweiser I have ever drank, ever.
Cheers to good Budweiser.
Cheers to good Budweiser.
Currently going underground to this ping pong bar. That's something. Tyler, what is this?
It's a pinball bar. No, ping pong bar.
Well, we just went to a ping pong bar, which is not something we have on the East Coast. And I've said this a couple times, but like, I don't know where that exists, but it's not where we're from.
No, we have some barcades, which is what we're doing now.
Yeah, we're headed to a barcade, so that's gonna be funny. Get 'em, yeet! Woo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That's right.
I am doing a motorcycle racing game with Tyler. We are racing against each other in space. Done. Woo! Yep. Woo! That's a car that is now a robot. Woo! All right, Tyler and I are gonna play some giant Connect 4. That's what's going on here, Tyler.
I'm making connections at
ready to lose?
PodCon. What?
You ready to lose?
No, I've
Good.
never lost Connect 4 in my life.
Ever?
Never. That's not even how you
Red
won.
team wins! All right, just got done at the barcade. Not stoked for this really long walk back to the hotel. I don't know why we went somewhere that was so far away from the hotel. Oh, we're here, okay. Hotel's right here. And that is a wrap on day 1 of PodCon. It is approximately like 1 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, which means it's 4 o'clock in the morning bacon and eggs time, which means it's time for us to go to bed. Good night, Seattle. PodCon day 2! Let's go. Tyler, you excited? Yas! So excited.
Oh! The caps lock was on.
You're my perfect. Will you marry me? Of course I will marry you!
So, PodCon day 2 is now over, which means that PodCon is over, which means that in the morning we have to wake up at like 5 o'clock and get to Seattle Tacoma International Airport by like 6 o'clock so we can fly out of here at 8 o'clock, and then we lose like an entire day because of time zones and stuff. But anyway, PodCon was awesome. Super glad I came. Seattle has been a super cool city. It's definitely different than any city you get on the East Coast. So if you've only seen the East Coast, I would recommend getting out here. It is a very expensive city. I will tell you that. Everything is expensive here. Would you agree?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Everything is expensive here. It was shocking. But anyway, PodCon.
Subway was like $15 a person.
Yeah, PodCon 2 was awesome. Peace out, Seattle. I hope I can come back soon, but not too soon. We're Lime biking in Seattle.
We are indeed. It is
That is
cold.
what's happening right now. It is cold. I'm breaking a lot of laws right now, but that's cool. I don't care. Laws are for squares. No, I'm kidding, kids. Obey the laws. Always obey the laws, kid. I was kidding. Just a minute ago. Wear a helmet. Don't do what I'm doing. Practice what I'm preaching, not what I'm practicing.
Yes.
Look at that, right over my head. Space Needle. I do not have a lens for that, but Space Needle, look at that. All right,
This is our first experience with this burger.
we're at Shake Shack here in Seattle, Washington. Never been to Shake Shack
on the
before.
East Coast.
What?
We don't have this where we're from.
We have somewhere. Here, cheers.
That's a hell of a burger.
Better than Five Guys.
Wow.
Eating a chicken fried steak at SeaTac Airport, 6:14 in the morning. Tyler, how's your chicken fried steak?
This is giving me life in ways I cannot describe.
Just boarded and we're about to take off from SeaTac. Goodbye, Seattle. It's been a pleasure. So I actually left my house with my own legs today. I left my house. I'm meeting Kate for dinner. We're gonna have a great time. Gonna get myself probably a hamburger, honestly, because I'm a boring human being, but I did leave the house. Getting over my flu. Well, Caitlin, thank you for dining with me. I appreciate it. It was good to see you.
It's good to see you.
This is probably
too.
the only appearance you'll make in this vlog this week.
Probably.
I hear people say to me all the time, I want to do what you do. I want to create things. I want to make things. I want to put things on the internet. And I want to help. So for me, it's as easy as 3 simple steps. Step 1, you have to stop making excuses with yourself. Step 2, you have to go make the thing. And step 3, you just have to upload it. Just smash that upload button. So let's talk about excuses. Excuses are the only thing standing in the way of you doing the thing you want to do. And there's all kinds of excuses people make. I do it. People say I don't have time. I don't live in an interesting place. I don't have the right equipment. All that is wrong. The time thing I can't necessarily help with. The time you just have to make. But as for a situation, as for your living circumstances, it's not that complicated. I grew up in Roanoke, Virginia, right here, and I just recently moved back. Now, this town did not have much going on when we were kids. We went to the movies, we drove around in circles endlessly, and we went bowling, and that was about it. But we didn't challenge ourselves. We didn't really try that hard. And as a mid-20-something now living back here, I have many more options. As for example, I can just go to bars. It's really easy. There's a bar here, and one right there, and one over there, and one right there, and like 5 down that street. But there's nothing particularly interesting about me going out to bars, especially to my lovely vlog watchers. And sure, I started out this video by saying, look at me, I'm getting on a plane to go to Seattle, and that was awesome. I had a lot of fun. But most of the time, I spend my time driving around the city with the camera, this city that I live in, and trying to find new and interesting ways to showcase the place I live. But I promise you, you can do the same thing that I'm doing. It's about challenging yourself to see the same things you see every day all around you in new and interesting ways. That's all it is. And it's about trying to find a way to show people how beautiful your world around you is through your eyes. Sometimes it's just about getting out of your comfort zone. Like right now, I'm on a roof. I hate roofs. I'm terrified of heights. But if you want to make videos or take photos or even paint things, you gotta stop trying to convince yourself that you have to travel somewhere interesting to do that. The thing is, and this is the secret, is the place you live is interesting, and it's interesting because you say it is, and you say it confidently enough, people will believe you. There's no rule that's saying the place you live can't be cool. The place you live is cool because you live there. Go explore your city, your town, your backyard, your front yard, your friend's yard, whatever it is. There's something cool happening everywhere. If there's a story to tell, be the one to tell it. Go explore your own backyard. And don't ever let anybody tell you need all this crap either. This stuff definitely makes it easier to do the videos and to make the thing that I make, but I'm shooting this currently on the front-facing camera of my iPhone that is precariously perched on my tripod, and I'm sure it looks just fine. If all you have is a phone, go for it. That's the most important lesson here. Just go for it. Stop making excuses to yourself. Get out and go do something. That was a pretty heavy thoughts from the woods, so now it's time for Ethan Eats Ice Cream next to a freezing cold river in January. This is cereal milk ice cream courtesy of Blue Cow over here by the Greenway, and it's delicious. Now that I got my ice cream, it's time for a segment I'm pioneering here on the vlog called First World Thoughts from an Elevator. I have an Apple Watch. I love it very much. It's a great piece of technology. It's my second one, well, because I broke the first one. I always forget to charge it, and therefore I never wear it, and I kind of just want a watch that will tell me the time. So I'm in quest of a watch that is just a watch. I know, 2019, wild idea, but I'm looking for a watch, like just a watch. Bag secured, Casio G-Shock. Now these things are supposed to be pretty freaking tough, so I'm super excited about this. I'm hoping I'm not gonna be able to break it. Let's find out. Waterproof? Check. Drop proof? Check. Crush proof? Check. The real test. Shock proof. Dumbledore dies at the end of book 6. Check. Oh my god, it's Friday, I did not realize it, and the sun's going down, and I forgot to record an outro, so here we go. Week 8, end!